Arthur Schopenhauer didn't believe people were mysteries. He believed most people reveal themselves. You just have to stop projecting your hopes onto them. The truth is, you can't read someone clearly if you're too focused on how you want them to be. But the moment you drop the illusion, patterns appear. People tell you who they are all the time, not with their words, but with their habits. Schopenhauer taught that the average person is not guided by reason, but by will, a deep unconscious drive for comfort, pleasure, and control. And once you see that, you stop being surprised by behavior. Want to read someone instantly? Start by watching how they treat what they don't need. How do they treat a stranger who has nothing to offer them? How do they behave when they're not being observed? What do they do when they lose? These moments are pure. They're not curated. They're real. Schopenhauer warned that people are rarely what they present. They're what they repeat. So forget what someone says they value. Watch what they consistently choose. You'll learn more about someone in silence than in conversation, because their reactions, their posture, their impatience or grace under pressure, those are the tells. That's where character lives. To read someone clearly, you have to first quiet your own ego. You can't observe if you're trying to impress. You can't listen if you're waiting to respond. Clarity requires detachment. You watch, you absorb, you let people show you who they are, without interruption. And if you're paying attention, they always do. Once you've learned to observe without judgment, the next step is understanding motivation. Schopenhauer believed will drives behavior, not logic or words. People do what they want, not what they say. So when you watch someone's choices, you see their true priorities. Ask yourself, what is this person really after? Is it approval, power, safety, or freedom? Their actions reveal their underlying needs more clearly than their explanations ever could. Notice how they respond to discomfort or failure. Do they take responsibility or blame others? Do they adapt or resist? This shows their resilience or lack of it. Also, watch how they treat those beneath them, waitstaff, assistants, or strangers. Kindness or cruelty here reflects true character more than any polite smile in public. Remember, people reveal their nature through repetition. One generous act doesn't mean they're generous. One selfish moment doesn't define them either. Look for the patterns that emerge over time. And don't forget your role in this process. Schopenhauer warned that projection clouds perception. Your biases, fears, and desires can distort what you see. So, cultivate self-awareness. Check your assumptions. Approach every person as a book you haven't read yet, without chapters skipped or endings guessed. When you master this, reading anyone instantly becomes second nature. You stop chasing illusions and start seeing people as they are, complex, flawed, but consistent. That's the power of clear observation. It frees you from misunderstanding and lets you engage with honesty and wisdom. The final key to reading anyone instantly is patience and true presence. People don't reveal their true selves in a single moment. They reveal themselves gradually through repeated actions and choices over time. Instant clarity isn't about rushing to conclusions. It's about attentively observing enough moments to recognize consistent patterns. Watch how they behave in different situations, when they're comfortable, stressed, victorious, or defeated. Notice the small, repeated habits that form the real story behind their words. This skill is more than just curiosity. It's a powerful tool for building deeper relationships, avoiding deception, and making smarter decisions about who you trust and invest your time in. Here's your challenge. Start practicing today. Resist the urge to judge too quickly or fill in the blanks with your own assumptions. Instead, quietly observe. Watch how people act when they think no one is watching. Let their actions, not their words or appearances, guide your understanding. But remember, this process starts with you. Reading others clearly requires first understanding yourself. Notice your own biases, fears, and desires that might cloud your perception. Stay open, humble, and curious. If you commit to this daily practice of quiet observation and self-awareness, reading people clearly will become second nature. You'll see through illusions and uncover authenticity. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share. Comment below with a time when someone's true character surprised you, not through what they said, but how they acted. Thanks for watching. Remember, clarity is the foundation of real connection and true power. Keep observing, keep growing,